Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Let's make this for kitty hair bonnets. Okay, so the first thing you need is your foam material. Yeah, and you need your lycra material, very stretchy one. You also need your satin. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is to fold your foam material into four. You see the way I folded that? Yes, that's how you should fold yours. And then you mark out 12. Just watch closely how I am marking this out. You placing your tape at the tip like that, and then moving your tape around at the bottom. Okay, after which you connect the dots and then you cut that out. All right, that is very important. You have to be careful when you're cutting. If you've watched to this point, please do want to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Okay, now let's get back to it. Then with this with the one you've cut out, you cut out your satin material as well, the same size, everything, nothing different. And then you go ahead and pin it round, secure it round like that with your pin. Very, very important, because if you don't, it will be moving around when you are sewing it. And then you go ahead and place your lycra material. Make sure you identify the part that stretches more than the other one, and the part that stretches more should be the width, while the other part should be the length. Okay, so you mark out your hair circumference. I used 10 to do mine because it is a stretching material. If you use 11, which is 22, by the way, yeah, it's going to be slacking somehow. So I used 10, which is 20 inches. Okay, so I cut that out just like that. And then the next thing I'm going to do right now is to cut out that Mickey or Kitty thing at the top part of it, which is actually the front part of the hair bonnet. I love that part so much. And then I measure out the length, which is 5 inches. Just watch closely how I'm going to curve that out. Okay, you curve it out like so, and then you cut it out. Very simple. Yeah, so that is just it, and that is basically all you need to make these bonnets. Okay, if you have any questions, please do drop it in my comment section and I will gladly answer all of your questions. Now let's get to the sewing. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is to sew it round like that. So while you're sewing, you're going to leave at least 1 to 2 inches where you're going to be turning it out from. You see that, right? At least leave at least 2 to 2.5 inches anyways, or you can leave more than that depending on what the space that helps you turn it out faster and more easy. And then I'm going to go ahead and iron it down, like iron it, steam it while you're ironing, so it can be flat. You see the way it's looking right now. So the next thing I'm going to do is to close up that part where I turned it from. Very important, okay, because you wouldn't want it to start fraying from that end. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is to make pleats, like make sure I make equal pleats. Okay, now while making these pleats, it doesn't matter the measurements you end up with, just make pleats and make sure that the pleats are equal. As in, try your best, even if it's not, just make sure it is close to it, because it makes it neat and then makes it look so nice. Okay, so while you're making the plates, you can see that your hair bonnet is forming as well. You see that right now? Very simple, very easy. So this is what you have. Your bonnet is almost ready. So I measured it. I have 15 inches in total, which does not matter anyway because I have a stretching material to bring that together. So another thing you're going to do is to go ahead and then join, first of all, join it together like that, like you seen me do right now. Okay, there are different methods to joining this lycra material to your bonnet. Well, I'm going to be showing you this method. If you want to see the other method that I use, just drop a yes in my comment section, and I'll be showing you that method as well in my other in another video. Okay, so I go ahead and just sew it up together like that. Yeah, just join it together. So while you're sewing it, make sure that you stretching it out, because if you don't stretch it out, it's not going to stretch enough on your head. That means when you want to wear it, it will just you just start hearing by to be tearing. All right. So you now go ahead and join it to your bonnet. That is it. Like, it is very simple. Yeah. Remember, guys, if you enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Okay, because it actually helps me to push this video to the right audience. So now let's do the kitty thing on top of the bonnet. Yeah, so you just saw the way I joined that thing together like that, and then I stuffed it with that fiber. Okay, because the fiber is what is helping it stand like that. Okay, you can actually get that fiber in the market. All right. Yeah, just stuff it like that. Make sure you stuff it very, very well till there is no space. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other one. And then I go ahead and mark where I want it to be, and then secure that with a pin. Okay, now I have to use my needle and thread to join it together. While you're joining this, make sure on the inside it's actually coming out neat. Don't make it look tattered on the inside. Okay, you need to sew it carefully, and then the outside looking so cute. You see that? I know you love it. See you guys in my next video. Like, comment, and share, and subscribe as well. Thank you.